Can't find love? That day is over. With just 8 numbers, we can reveal all your secrets to sex and love. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. Find out the secret to your heart at secretsofbirthdays.com.
Soul Garden.
What's up, Officer Scorpio? I'm DJ Dewey, your host of the universe, filling in for Christopher Witecki. He had a little bit of a spell. Come on down to Soul Garden on me. We're having a big party, man. All the girls are going to show up dressed as Lilith. That was, Adam's first wife, or ex-wife if you don't know. But come on down. It's going to be quite a party. I'll be there checking everything out. And right now, my bro Chris has got the coolest sale going on, man. Right now, if you buy a 1-hour reading, he will gift away one for you or someone you love. The only condition is it has to be a new person, man. A new person. All right. That's my little Dewey, DJ Dewey. Hi, happy Halloween, Scorpios. I am participating in the inner child spirit here. And it is your birthday, and it is Halloween. And it's, of course, the only holiday where you can get away with hiding behind a mask. The only, where you can dress like a whore and get away with it. That is all thanks to the Scorpio vibration. So happy birthday to you, Scorpios. We are in Chapter 1 working on ego. In fact, we had a full moon just before. Pardon me for being out. I had a little bit of a spell. But I am back and online and in costume. But you are working on ego, which is really when you defend yourself or don't. So the last 9 days have been, actually the last 8 days, as we start on Halloween, the last 8 days, we're all looking at your ego, when it goes off, when it doesn't go off, and giving you an option to reprogram it. And with Saturn in your space, you should be feeling strong, and you should be feeling the new inner faith you worked on for 3 years. This will turn into what actions you take in your life and what steps you take to take control of your life. And then at the end, this will be charisma. But this is a 3-year overhaul of your ego, and we are grooving in it, man, as we start off. All right. So on Halloween, sunny and sentimental. Saturn rules the day, so it's time to make a decision. And what you're deciding is what defenses you want to step away from. Our first decision is a commitment to releasing the past, the old defensive you. And this is probably going all the way back to childhood, man, because this will go all the way back to when you first started becoming defensive, when the stinger was born. So you're going to be reprogramming the stinger, basically, which is what your ego is. Now, looking at the planets, this opposition is the full moon. And on Halloween, you still see it mostly full, kind of spookier, actually. And as you are deciding, you're still feeling this tug-of-war between your ego and long-term relationships. The moon in Taurus is pulling you into relationships and marriage as really the force to innovate you or push you to draw those ego lines. So believe it or not, your loving partnerships are really just playing a role for the universe, man. Now, Venus at 4 degrees in Libra means that you'll be rebirthing or feeling the birth of this new faith. So the faith was kind of quasi until now, but once you decide to step away from the old ego triggers and balance that with the relationships, you will now start to feel the faith on Halloween. So Halloween, ironically, is the death and rebirth of everyone on the planet, as it should be back in pagan times, man. Then on Thursday, it's Action Roll Day, Sunday with a chance of Rende. The Scorpios are going to be out on the prowl the day after Halloween. Apparently, they didn't get enough. Mars Roll Day means it's time to take action, and the moon in Gemini pulls emotions into your trust and intimacy issues. Woohoo! That's why there's a chance of Randy. Looking at the planets, we are, as we taking action, seeing a lot of other innovations happen. As you start to feel this new trust, that's why you're feeling Randy, it trines right in to a new sense of inner faith. So the faith is building. Also, your lifestyle is changing, and that is trining into a new sense of soul capital. So things are moving and shaking on Thursday, but only on Thursday. As you'll see, things change here in just a second. Let's go to Friday. Friday, just sunny and private. Mother Earth rules today. No drama on Friday, but it's time to squat. And what you're squatting on is basically unlimited possibilities with the past fights behind you. So putting the old fights behind you on Friday and sitting in this new world of unlimited potential, giving the world a second chance. You are feeling your trust and intimacy issues, but I'm telling you, nothing is going to move anywhere due to this traffic jam. Called, really, it's two grand, it's a grand cross, or it's a grand square, however you want to look at it. But what it is two opposing groups of planets. They don't quite grand until tomorrow, but today you're starting to feel it. On the one hand, this is the new trust and intimacy. On the other, it is you trying to move forward with new soul capital. So trusting that you'll get what you deserve. That's part of the balancing act. Then this is a reality versus faith, where reality is changing, but you have to have faith for it to change, so giving slack there. So this is, on Friday, a day of squatting really in the new ego, but seeing that the rest of your life isn't going to move forward at all. On Saturday, it's a healing day. Chiron rules the day, and so we're going to find synergy, energy, man, where we all come together, and that's because of the 11. That means that it's time now to bring synergy to the ego and the outer world. So the ego might have been a little hot, a little new, a little afraid, a little timid, a little shy, but now you're going to kind of put it out there and see what the reaction is. You are self-reflective as emotions themselves move into the house of belief structure, and the universe gives us, whoops, sorry, man. Oh, man, the technology. We need Saturday. A soul pyramid. Now, the moon in Cancer is really the epicenter of this soul pyramid. You're going to feel a new belief, feel a new meaning and purpose. So I think what's triggering is a new meaning and purpose, which is trining right into first Saturn and then the sun as it progresses around the clock during the transit and as the moon moves forward too. So it starts with Saturn, then the sun. I'm representing part 2 of this. And then over to Chiron nearly the whole time. And with Chiron, that is the part of you that is rebirthing your inner child and wanting to fall in love. So it's inner child, it is a new sense of trust, and is a new ego. Ego, inner child trust, ego, inner child trust. Those are good things to be mixing together. Now, we're still on a stand down, and now that opposition has moved from the moon to Pluto versus the moon versus Mars. This means you're still going nowhere in actual life. All the growth is inside you. But the opposition now deals with your thoughts versus your beliefs. So as you are learning and you are stepping into a new belief structure, you're also balancing that belief versus attitude. And remember, attitude needs to move forward. Attitude needs to be about gratitude. Those are the planet names, Pluto versus the moon, Uranus still there, faith versus reality. Then on Fun Day Sunday, Jupiter rules the day, which means if you have done the soul work and you are squatting in the new ego, now it's time to run and play, time to sunny and learning. So go play with the new strength, go play with the new Scorpio 2.0 that you are beginning, and go see what you can make of it. There is a trine that's going on. 2 things I want you to know. As you go off and play, you're kind of starting to narrow down on your purpose in life, and figuring out exactly why you feel like you're here, which is super important to get us on the right path. And then Mercury says you're going to feel a new self-esteem born if you follow your path on Sunday. So Sunday's a groovy day, man. Totally. Come on down for our Halloween special on Halloween night. We're going to all play an inner child and be in costume and stuff. And if you can't, well, we're going to record as much as we can. Come watch it. I'll be back on Sunday with more horoscopes. Good luck with all that, Scorpio. Until then, live, love, be, man. Live, love, be.